So I've been living in Mexico for 9 months. I lived in the US for 20 years and been quarantined for about 3 months ish. During this time, people have done some interesting things, mainly affected by the quarantine, maybe. Some people made crazy TikTok challenges, and I make videos about identity crisis. So here we go. So I've just been having this existential questions in my mind. I don't know. So ask yourself, okay, what's the deal with identity? Why are you having an identity crisis? Well, like I said, growing up in the US for 20 years, a country that is not mine, um, well, it just leads you to have this kind of identity crisis. People who are born in the US, who are not, you know, white looking or are not labeled as, you know, Anglo-Saxon, whatever, have this identity crisis as well because their American citizenship is always put in question because of what they look like. Because unfortunately, to be American means to be white. Exactly, that's just what it means. So even if they've been there for centuries or whatever, just because they look another color, their identity will always be questioned. So I was born in Mexico. However, having been living in the US, especially as an undocumented immigrant, and with the color of my skin, not white passing for sure, I definitely had my identity crisis. I could not claim US citizenship because obviously my status. I can claim Mexican citizenship though. However, culturally, I just can't relate. I mean, I grew up with the culture, but it's just, you'd be amazed how different it is than actually being in Mexico and being, it's different. I don't know. Geography, it affects the way culture is manifested. And that's just, so I've been struggling with finding what can I identify with. I could identify with being a US person, and now I can't identify with being a Mexican citizenship. It is a mixture of factors, I think. One of the factors is that I was not able to freely come and go like those who are US citizens of other ethnicities who are able to go and come and go to their countries of, their families in the US. But people who are like me or undocumented don't have the opportunity, so we're kind of stuck in this type of a sort of a golden cage, right? The US is definitely a safer country than some other countries, depending where you live, of course. I live in Orange County, so it's relatively tame. Enjoyed a lot of delicious Asian food, and that's just where I grew up. That's where I formed my first friends. That's where I had my first love. That's where I told I love you to someone for the first time. That's where I basically, went through school from fifth grade all the way to basically my undergrad, like my undergrad education, got my BA, all in English. So my view of the world was shaped by that culture, and of course, an influence from the Mexican culture, but still, I definitely cannot solely feel Mexican because of that. I grew up with a mix of both. Well, yeah, kind of. Like 60-40, 60%, 40% of, 40% Mexican, 60% American culture. So, yeah, even now, I mean, there's this book that one of my former professors let me borrow. It's called The Returned, and it talks about that. And if you ever want to read a book about this kind of situation, I recommend it. It is by Deborah Bowen. Um, and I definitely relate with the way that, returnees describe that, or the ones in the book at least describe it. You feel that, you know, you have that attachment to, and it's weird to say, like, the best way that I describe it is like your other life. It's like, I feel like as if I died and all of a sudden woke up in somebody else's body. I don't know. But it's like, yeah, it's my other life. And now I'm in this other life. And it's it's quite strange. It's like you feel like a ghost because the way things work here. It's like you were gone for, well, in my case, I was gone for 20 years. And now trying to reclaim my Mexican identity or nationality, getting my ID. It's a strange process. It really is. They really do make you feel like a ghost because there's nothing, or at least there was nothing about me, just my birth certificate. But besides that, no record of me really existing much up until fifth grade. It's it's a strange thing. So that even more affects how I relate dealing with those bureaucratic systems and entities. I'm not sure to complain, but it's true. Mexican bureaucracy. But anyway, that's something else. Um, yeah. So I kind of feel like I'm never really gonna quite be one or the other. There's always that internal clash between both cultures. There's never really quite a nice blend of them. It's like water and oil. That's what it feels like. They can't quite mix. But again, it might just be how I feel. I'm not trying to speak for everyone. That's just my experience. And I feel like that kind of feeling that I have about my identities is might be affected because of my undocumented status. I don't know. That's just me. And then also just not having had that contact um, for 20 years about my own country. So I don't know. But for now, the dilemma persists.